Hi everyone, I'm Carly and welcome to The Last Grown Up in the Woods. Today I'm doing the 5 backpacker item tag. Boho Bushcraft tagged me and last night I was procrastinating because I realized I wasn't going to get the video that I was making done in time and catching up on videos, and she had tagged me and I'm like, perfect. Without further ado, these are my 5 favorite backpacking items. My first item, I think I've had this for like 8 years or so. It's Integral Designs 5x8 Silponcho. So it's a tarp and a poncho. So I often use this as a tarp or a ground sheet, but also while I'm hiking, it's, hold on. Voila! Pack cover. Everything fits nicely under. If it's windy, it does blow around a little bit, but it's a really versatile piece. Okay, number 2, it is my Ursack. So this is like a Kevlar-like material that is bear-proof or bear-resistant. So instead of having to go through all of the pain of a bear hang, which isn't always possible, especially in the alpine, I can just go tie this to a tree outside of my camp, and the bear won't be able to get it. It will, of course, be able to crush my food and maybe get a tooth into it, but it won't be able to steal it. So I might have to eat some grizzly slobber food, but that's better than no food, right? Number 3 is the Spot. The Spot is a one-way communication device. So this is the first model. So you can just send an OK message, or a help button, which goes out to your family and friends, or a 911 button that goes out to Texas and they activate search and rescue. Pretty cool little doohickey. I think it's like what do we pay, like $120 a year for the service. We don't hike anywhere with cell reception. I mean, we don't even have cell reception at our house. So to have this is nice for a little peace of mind. Number 4 is my Optimus Crux. So a few years ago I was working hard to try to make an alcohol stove that could effectively replace this so I wouldn't have to use the canisters. But then when I was researching stoves that could be used at high altitude for my India trip, the Crux was one that came up, and so when I looked it up I was like, wait a second, I already have that stove. So yeah, we used this up to like 4,800 meters and it worked just fine. And it's really small. Like, it fits into the bottom of the isobutane canister. Boom! Efficient, and we go through these canisters pretty slowly actually. Yay! Number 5 is our big Agnes Copper Spur HV Ultralight 2 Mountain Glow. We got this for India too. We both needed to update our tent. I'd switched to hammocks when I met Clay, and now we wanted to sleep in a tent so we can share that. So we both wanted something lighter, and this has 2 vestibules and 2 doors, and it's freestanding, which are all very important things for us because we wanted something that could hold up in the wind. We're often camping in kind of rocky areas where we can't get good enough stakes in for a tent that relies on stakes. So this is 3.2 pounds with everything that we bring in it. It is essentially the lightest tent we could find with all of the things that we wanted, with the exception of they had one step above this. It was like the Ultralight Mega something. I'll put the name down here. But that was sort of out of our budget, and we were worried about durability too. Let me show you the Mountain Glow. It's cool. Our tent comes equipped with Christmas lights. So I guess now I should tag some people. So I would like to tag Backpacker Diaries, Swirly01, Nature Calls Backpacking, and Greg Outdoors. If you want to check out their channels to see what they say, their links are down there in the description. Oh yes, and Happily Ever Outdoors. And I wanted to take an opportunity to show you the decals that he sent me. Oh yes, that won't focus. I am aware of that. Oh, hold on. I'm happy I found his channel because it's pretty good. He does a lot of gear reviews, so I thought maybe he'd like to do this tag. Okay, so the masses have spoken about my channel of the week, and I'm not going to do it anymore. So I'm going to be moving my shoutouts to, you know, designated shoutout videos so that I can give them the attention that they deserve. So instead, at the end, I'm going to be doing a trivia question of the week. Now, the first person to answer the question correctly in the comments will be entered in a draw that will be done every 25 videos. So that will probably roughly be 6 months. I don't always put a video out every week, so maybe more like 7 or 8 months. I'm hoping that it will work out that the answer will always be in one of my other videos and also Googleable. So today's question is, what is a chemical that makes some ants taste like lemons? Okay, let me know in the comments below. If you're the first, I will enter you in that draw. To check out the ant video where the answer is, it's right here. Another video is right here. If you want to subscribe to me, click right here, and I don't know, maybe I'll put some other link here. Okay, that's it. So long, and see you next week-ish.